KLTV Sports, sponsored by your Texas Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Texas.
The NFL essentially eliminated kickoff returns to address player safety. There are personal foul penalties for targeting the head, and there are rules that limit the amount of contact in practice during the week. But unfortunately, both here in East Texas and around the state, concussions at the high school level are happening at what feels like an alarming rate. KLTV's Delaney Bry reports the scary fact that concussions are just part of the game.
Those big plays you cheer for on Friday night are at the end of a long, hard week full of big hits on the practice field.
Football is a contact sport, so we try to prepare them as well as we can. And it's not just me, it's every coach, especially in Texas.
Football is king in East Texas and pretty much everywhere else in the state from August to December. But concussions and the idea of player safety may be a threat to the throne.
There's not a helmet that will prevent concussions. That's the problem. You don't even have to get hit in the head to have a concussion.
According to a study done by the University of North Carolina, in 2014, 5 out of 11 high school football player deaths came as a result of head and spine injuries while playing football. This season, 4 out of 6 players who have passed did so after suffering a traumatic hit during a game.
Your brain is going to float inside the skull, so it hits the back, it hits the front, causing damage depending on how many times it hits.
Nowadays, concussions are like the flu. Everyone seems to be getting them, especially on the football field. And while some athletes are able to heal, walk away, and continue to play the sport of their choice, for others, it's a lot more complicated than that.
I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know I was on a helicopter until I looked up and saw that they had helmets on. They named me Idaho because they didn't know my name. They beat my parents to the hospital.
September 18th, Caleb Williams of Gladewater was hit so hard that he not only suffered a severe concussion, he lost something you can't really replace: memories.
I don't remember playing in the sport, so I want a memory of playing sports and something to look back on whenever I think about high school.
7 weeks after his concussion, Williams will not take the field for the Gladewater Bears, but he is planning on taking the basketball court, something even his football coach is worried about.
I'd probably be a lot like they are. I'd be nervous about it, quite honestly.
Even with the threat of a concussion, you can't prevent an athlete from yearning to return to the game.
You could fall down the stairs and get a concussion all over again. Sports makes you a family. You just want to play with your family.
Concussions clearly are dangerous, but keeping young athletes off the field or court afterward may be the bigger challenge for coaches and parents to tackle. Delaney Bry, KLTV 7 Sports.
All right, thanks, Delaney.